Remember when 3D glasses were the height of cinema technology? Those were simpler times, when you could still find your popcorn in the dark. Yes, we've come a long way since then. From the crackling excitement of traditional cinema to the thrill of 3D, and now the jaw-dropping immersion of virtual reality. 3D, the gateway to a world that was just slightly out of reach. A world where you could almost touch the stars, if only the glasses didn't give you a headache. And let's not forget the struggle of finding a comfortable position to wear them over your regular glasses. The glamour of it all. But now we're leaping into the future with VR. No more fumbling with glasses, no more squinting at blurry images, just pure, unadulterated cinematic joy. And who knows, with the money we save on 3D glasses, we might just be able to afford cinema popcorn. So goodbye to fumbling for popcorn, and hello to fully immersive cinematic experiences, and maybe even cheaper snacks. Imagine experiencing a movie, not just watching it. You could be the hero, the villain, or that random person who always seems to be eating in the background. Now let's dive into the fascinating realm of VR movies, where the line between viewer and participant gets as blurry as your vision after an all-night binge watch. Picture this. You're in your favorite action movie, dodging bullets, jumping off skyscrapers, and delivering one-liners so cheesy they'd make a cheddar jealous. Or maybe you're more into rom-coms. Wouldn't it be great to be the one causing the misunderstanding that leads to an hour of hilarious mishaps, only to clear it up in the most dramatic, rain-soaked scene? And let's not forget about the horror genre. Who wouldn't want to be the one to say, let's split up in a haunted house? Talk about being in control of your own destiny. But VR movies aren't just about the big moments. They're about the little ones too, like being the extra in the background, always eating. With VR, you could be the person who's finally managed to eat a sandwich in a Marvel movie without being interrupted by an alien invasion. Now, that's what I call immersive. So with VR, you're not just a spectator anymore. You're an integral part of the story, or at least you can be the best background eater Hollywood has ever seen. But hold on to your VR headsets, folks. It's not all fun and games. Have you ever tried to sip your soda with a headset on? You don't know the meaning of challenge until you've experienced the VR soda splash. It's like a surprise shower, but with sticky sugar water. And let's not even get started on eating popcorn. You'd think you were in a horror movie with all the popcorn flying around. It's like popcorn had suddenly evolved to fly, and you're in the middle of some bizarre popcorn apocalypse. Then there's the dreaded motion sickness. One moment you're flying through space, the next you're hurling your lunch. It's a roller coaster ride, but without the fun of an actual roller coaster. But despite these challenges, the future of VR movies is looking bright. Imagine the day when VR technology becomes as commonplace as smartphones. The day when we can walk through our favorite movie scenes, interact with characters, and even change the storyline. And let's not forget the potential for improved technology. Perhaps one day we'll have VR headsets that can simulate tastes and smells. Imagine watching a cooking show and being able to smell and taste the food. Or watching a horror movie and actually smelling the fear. But until then, we have some hurdles to overcome. We need to make VR technology more accessible, reduce the risk of motion sickness, and figure out how to eat popcorn without creating a popcorn apocalypse. So, until VR technology figures out a way for us to enjoy our soda and popcorn without spilling it all over ourselves, we might just have to stick to our good old 2D screens. So, as we look forward to the future of cinema, we've got to admit, the idea of strapping on a headset and diving into a movie is pretty cool. But let's be real. If we thought 3D glasses were a fashion disaster, VR headsets are a whole new level. Despite the challenges, the potential is enormous. We might even get to be the hero in our own action flick. In the end, whether it's VR or 2D, one thing's for sure. We'll still be paying an arm and a leg for that movie theater popcorn. That's it for now, folks. Please subscribe. Until next time.